YouTube. Welcome to another beer review with me, Peter. Today's beer is a bit different beer. I felt like a different beer. It's from Germany. It's gonna be the Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier Märzen. Yeah. It's a smoked beer, or a Rauchbier, or Rauchbier, I'd call it, as it's called in Germany, which is a smoked beer, and usually it's used with you smoke the malts, and that's smoked with beech wood, and this is the first type of smoked beer ever created, and this is actually the first. The smoked beers originates from Bamberg, and this is from Bamberg in Germany, in Bavaria or Bayern. And it should be a really interesting beer. I've never had it, and it should be really smoky. Sort of reminds, taste a bit like meat, smoked meat. So that's pretty cool. It's in a half a liter bottle, 1 pint, and it's on 5.1% alcohol by volume. They brew various versions. This is the Märzen version, which is a type of lager. All of them are lagers. And I got some info here from the back of the bottle. I'm gonna try and translate it because my German is a little bit rusty. Haven't used it for about a year, but it says something like the old father's brew or something. It is stored in. It is brewed, cooled, and stored in Bamberg, in the mountains. Under the mountains of Bamberg, or something like that. It is our tasteful elixir of life, and it dates back from around 1405, or that's when it was first served. And it says here, okay, when you first taste the beer, you taste something strange, but it still quenches. But it will later quench your thirst. Now you realize that your thirst is being quenched, and you, whilst drinking the beer, you realize your thirst is being quenched, and your well-being is increasing. Something like that. Got some more info from the website about the beer itself, and not something like that. It says, Bamberg specialty, a dark bottom fermented smoked beer, or Rauchbier, brewed with original Schlenkerla smoke malt from the Schlenkerla maltings and tapped according to old tradition directly from the gravity-fed oak wood cask in the historical Brewery tavern. It's only on 30 IBUs. Don't know why I mentioned it, but it said on the website. That doesn't really matter for this type of beer. Whoa, that smells so good. It's a unique beer. I'm gonna use my dimple mug. And I've never had a real Rauchbier before. I've only had like stouts that has been smoked as well and all. Like the Black Magic Woman from Hornbeer. It says to use a dimpled mug on the website. Or like a lager glass. Whoa. Okay. A very nice dark red color. That's it, like a very dark ruby red. With a tan head, and the head actually looks quite creamy for a lager. Wow, it's smoky. Just that small drop. Okay, let's check out the aroma. Very smoky, very smoky. Extremely smoked malts. This is a very unique aroma. A lot of smoked malts. Sort of a sweet note as well, hidden beneath the smoked aromas. Really reminds me of like a smoked sausage or smoked pork or something. That is, or bacon. Yeah, smoked bacon. What? That is a really... If you like meat, I think you're gonna like this. Wow! That is a unique aroma. Let's dig in and give this beer a taste. This is like drinking bacon. What? Okay, it's really smoky. Extremely smoky. Some kind of meaty flavor, actually. Really reminds me of meat. Really a lot of bacon and like smoked sausage. But there's definitely some malts in there as well. Like some caramel malts. Yeah. You could like taste them when you first swallow the beer, but then the smoke overpowers it. It's like meaty type of flavor. This is very unique beer. Some toffee caramelly notes. Yeah, then the smoke, which reminds me a whole lot of smoked meats and bacon. Bacon is more the bacon type of smoky flavor. It's more in the finish. This is actually a really good beer. I would imagine this would be great for a barbecue. Having a barbecue, bring this beer. I think that would fit well with a nice steak or something. Or like Bockwurst or a nice German sausage. It's very tasty. The body is like... It's not a full body, but it still sort of feels like creamy in your mouth. Quite strange. Yeah, but it's like a medium body. Almost light body with a medium carbonation. And it sort of feels like creamy. My first ever smoked beer, and I actually did like it a lot. And there's some woody notes as well, like a woody, sort of like in oak aged or casked, beer aged on wooden casks, sort of that type of flavor as well. Basically, it's very difficult to pinpoint all the flavors and aromas of this beer because there's so much smoky in. But rating wise, I want to rate this a 90. I actually like it a whole lot. It's a really, really good beer. Unique and different. But if you've never had a smoked beer before, it's really good. Overall, the flavors is like a caramel, faint caramel malts, a lot of smoked, meaty notes, some woody notes as well. Really a beer that would go great with barbecue. But a 90 for me. I like this beer a whole lot. I think I should try and find more smoked beers. The Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier Märzen, the first Rauchbier from Germany. It's really good, guys. A 90 for me. Check it out if you can find it. Cheers. Comment, subscribe, rate. All that. And I'll see you in the next beer review.